are about to get into Shavasana. So you don't just mindlessly lie down on your mat, and it's not called Shavasana. There is a particular position you have to get into to feel absolutely relaxed. After you're done with this part, take at least 2 to 3 minutes of Shavasana and then we will continue. Lie down on your mat, on your back, with your legs wide apart, hands away from your body, your palm facing the floor, shoulder relaxed, your hip muscle relaxed. Then you just move your neck, make sure there's no pressure on your neck, eyes closed, and rest for next 2 minutes. This is Shavasana. So we are about to get into Shavasana. So you don't just mindlessly lie down on your mat, and it's not called Shavasana. There is a particular position you have to get into to feel absolutely relaxed in while you're practicing actively yoga for a whole hour. Okay, and also after you're done with this part, take at least 2 to 3 minutes of Shavasana and then we will continue. So what you do is basically you just lie down on your mat, on your back, with your legs wide apart, hands away from your body, your palm facing the floor, shoulder relaxed, your hip muscle relaxed. Then you just move your neck, make sure there's no pressure on your neck, eyes closed, and rest for next 2 minutes. This is Shavasana, and try to not open your eyes because then it just interrupts in your process of relaxing. And that's it, that's Shavasana for you. Just try and practice for 2 minutes and then get back to your practice. Shoulders okay, right? Okay, so turn around. Just trust me, okay? This is not for the video, just I'm helping him. Okay, so these are called fork hands. अपना हाथ ऐसे रखो, ऐसे, हाँ. मैं आपको पकड़ के खींचने वाली हूँ, बस, हाँ. Yes, and all you have to do is just lean yourself on me. मेरे पे lean हो जाना, ठीक है? Breathe in, lean, breathe in, full weightless. 5, 4, 3, 2 and up with me. पहले toes नीचे रखो, फिर heel नीचे रखो, हाथ नहीं छोड़ना मेरा, हाथ नहीं छोड़ना. Your soul, जिंदा हो गया. I can do another stretch, like a different stretch. चलो, अब अच्छा है, आपको अच्छा लगेगा. ओके, अब इसमें क्या करना है आपको? आपका हाथ मुझे ऐसे दो और है ना, बिल्कुल भी मूव नहीं करना. वी बोथ विल फॉल इफ यू डू. ओके, एंड ट्रस्ट मी. ये हाथ दो मुझे. यू होल्ड माई हैंड टाइट. ओके, अगेन जस्ट रमेश जी, लीन ऑन मी. लीन, होल्ड, लीन. 5, हाँ बस. 4, 3, 2 एंड अप. धीरे से पैर नीचे. हाउ डू यू फील? एक ये करो, इंटरलॉक, काउंटर स्ट्रेच. जस्ट इन केस कुछ खिंचा है ना तो इसमें पता चल जाएगा आपको. बस. For Shavasana, what you do here is you stretch your legs wide open, wider, your hands away from your body, palm facing the ceiling. You're going to relax your hip muscles, relax your shoulders, eyes closed, just move your head right to left. So you make sure there's no pressure on your neck, eyes closed, and completely loosen up your body and rest for next 2 minutes. And also keep ventilating through your nose while you're doing it. And that's it. After that, we can continue. You will be well rested within just 2 minutes of Shavasana. Let's get started. So we're going to start with asanas on back. Asanas on back are called supine asanas. So our first supine asana for the day is Ardha Pavan Mukt asana, that is half gas releasing pose, wind releasing pose, where you will lift your right leg up at 90 degree, straight up at 90 degree. सीधे उठाओ, सीधे रखो. Straight up at 90 degree. Bend your right leg, bring it to your chest, lock your finger, lift your head up, and you will be trying to touch your forehead to your knee. You will make sure that your left leg is flat and down on the floor while your right foot is flexed, not pointed, flex. And you're going to pull yourself trying to touch your forehead to your knee. Good job, Ramesh ji. Hold, and you're going to keep breathing through your nose and shallow breaths. Why shallow breaths? You see your knee is pressed against your stomach. So you will take shallow breaths, breathe in, breathe out, and then you will be done. Okay, release. We'll repeat the same with the left. Straight up at 90 degree. Bend your knee, bring it to your chest, lock your fingers, lift your head up, try to touch your forehead to your knee and keep breathing. That's it. This is Ardh Pavan Mukta Asana. Breathe in, breathe out, drop your head down, straight up at 90 and then drop your leg down. Now, we are going to do Pavan Mukta Asana, that is with both the legs. So, he is going to lift both the legs straight up, bend both the knees, bring them to his chest, lock your fingers, lift your head up, and this is wind releasing pose. Now, his feet flex up. You will be trying to touch either your nose or your forehead to your knees. The closer you are to your lower body, that is to your knees, the better pressure on your stomach. It is helping you with releasing your glute, your back, helping with your digestion, excretion, helps with diarrhea, constipation because the pressure of your knees on your stomach. And that's it. How do you release? First you drop your head down, then you release your hand, then you stretch your legs up at 90 and then you drop them down. And that's it for Pavan Mukta Asana. We are going to do Anand Bal Asana, which is also called as happy baby pose. This is a really good hip and pelvic opening asana. If you do it the right way, it's really effective. So what we do here is, Rameshji will bring his knee to his chest again, breathe in. This time he is going to bring his knees wide open and then he will try to grab his ankle or his feet according to his body type. So he is comfortable with his ankle, so that's what he is going to do. And then he is going to stretch, open his feet. You see, knees are bent. Bend karo knee, bend karo. His knees are going to be bent, for his feet flat facing up the ceiling, and this is how he is going to look like. This is Anand Balasana. So you see, this is a hip and a pelvic opening stretch. And breathe in. Now to enhance this stretch, there is something else also you can do. Now see, this one's stretching the inner part of your leg. Now this one's going to stretch the outer, which is your shin and your thigh. So what you're going to do, you're going to bring your feet together like you do in butterfly. Knees wide open, knees wide open. Hold your feet, lift your head up, lift your head up. This is just trying to push yourself closer. That's it. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2. Drop your head down, drop your hands, feet down, stretch your legs out, and you're done. The next asana that we will be doing today is Setubandh Asana, which is also called as the bridge pose. The bridge pose is going to help you to release your shin, ankle, really good for your gut health, really good for stretching your glute, your back, and the foremost thing, it releases your back pressure, because what you're about to do is lift your hip up, right? So when you raise your hip up, your body is in an anti-gravity pose, which actually releases your back, because throughout the day all the pressure is on your lower back, even when you're sitting, you're standing. So this is going to release the pressure. Let's get started. So Rameshji is going to bend both his knees. Now step by step, the feet as close as to you possible, and then your feet wide apart. Okay, hands next to his body, and then he is going to raise his hips up slowly. Come out. Now, perfect. How you can enhance? This is optional if you want to. You can also raise your heels up, walk your feet closer to your body. You see how his hips are going to raise higher up as he comes closer. You see that? Now, how can he lock the posture? Use your arms, place it under your hip, flat ऐसे अपने back पे हाथ रखो, and you see now he is locked the posture. This is Setubandh Asana. Do not move your neck right to left. It might snap it because your lower body is completely locked with your upper. This is Setubandh Asana. You're going to hold this for at least 30 to 40 seconds to get the pressure right. Okay, how to release it? I'm going to show you how to release it. So this is how you're going to look in Setubandh Asana when you're done with it. How to release? First, release your hand, take it out. Wait. Now walk your feet away from your body. Then drop your heels down. Then drop your hips down. And then stretch your legs out. And you're done. Now to release overall pressure from your body, from all the previous asanas that you did, we're going to do something called as very simple stick asana. So what you're going to do is bring your knees, feet together, interlock your fingers, Ramesh ji, interlock your fingers, stretch your arms over your head, all over your head, point your toes forward. This is called a stick asana, stretching him all the way from his toe to his head and his finger. This is called as stick asana. Keep your toes pointed, keep your toes pointed. So you see, so he's going to point his toes forward. So he's stretching all the way, toe, his ankle, his shin, his knee, his stomach, his chest, all the way to his arms, everything. And release, and you're done. So we have reached the end of our asana. So I'm going to teach you one last asana and stretch before we start with our pranayam, which is a very common stretch called as butterfly stretch. So you're going to stretch your legs out and then bring both your feet together, your heels facing each other, and then grab your feet. Now step by step, let's correct your posture here. Your first thing, you'll try to pull your heel as close as to your pelvic possible. Second thing, you grab your feet, sit straight, no hunch back because it's absolutely not doing anything. Sit straight, chin up, and then you start flapping your knees up and down. Now the more vigorously you do it or the more easily you do it, that's how you switch the intensity of the asana. So the vigorously you go, the more pressure you feel in your exactly your pelvic muscle, and the slower you go, the gentler you go, the lesser pressure. So you can fluctuate how you can, push the pressure, use your knees up and down to release your pelvic floor, and that's it. And compulsorily you have to practice it for at least 1 minute to get the absolute good effect of this asana. If you even do it for 45 seconds, you're just getting started, nothing happens. So at least a minute. Once you're done with this, there's one last stretch to give your pelvic a good ending. Ramesh ji with me, push your feet away, grab your feet and breathe in. You're going to try to touch your forehead to your toes. So breathe in, breathe out and bend down. 5, 4, 3, 2, inhale up, stretch your legs out, shake your legs, and we are done.